what's up guys, and this is Liam. In today's videos, we're gonna be looking at my dad's Mk3 Supra.
Yep, as he said, that's what we're gonna be doing. I had this car now for a couple of years, about 7-8 years now. I had this car and been through many phases from 7M to 1J, 2J, you name it, it was done to this car. Every bolt was turned, nothing was skipped out on this car. Not the cleanest engine bay, but it's better than most that I see out there. So, let's go through it. So yeah, as you guys see, it's a full 2JZ swap. Bog Warner 366. BPA turbo manifold. Can't really see too good underneath there, but for those of you who know the BPA turbo manifolds, you know what it looks like. Decided to go with the drive-by-wire throttle body. Amongst other little things. I'm not really too happy with this, but it's for the moment. I hate to use that term, but yeah, it's for the moment. What else? Got BC coilovers. I used to have the Benz calipers on here, but got these calipers out of steel, so I jumped on them. But in the rear, I have the Evo 8 and 9 calipers with the STI rotors. What else? Like I said, the car was a 7M car when I got it. I traded it, backlog. Originally, I had a Cressida with a 1.5 JZ in it. And, I wanted a Targa Top Supra for the longest time, but could never find one in decent condition. And ended up coming across a person that told, had this Supra here and told me it had a built 7M. Got to find out it didn't. And, that's how I ended up going with the 1J swap. Got the 1J swap for a steal. More so went with the 1J swap because, like I said, the person that told me it had a built 7M, got to find out it was a stock motor. A lot of lies were told about the car, but in my mind it said, you know what, I'm gonna just do everything over properly and do it right. So went 1J with the car. Had the 1J in the car for like 2-3 years. Then it spun a bearing due to a bad tuner. So I ended up getting the 2J, putting the 2J in. Had a little fun with that. Car made 630 on 21 pounds pump gas. But with that came its issues also. I decided to go electrical fan. Worst mistake ever. That's a big no-no for the Mk3s. I'll tell anybody looking to do electrical fans in the Mk3, worst decision. And before anybody said I had cheap fans, I had good fans. I had the Ford Contour fans with a coil radiator. And the amount of heat that I would get in the engine bay, the car drove like garbage. So I went back with the clutch fan, because at the end of the day, you can never beat the clutch fan. It works. It will never fail. Never say never, but it works. So how I ended up going with the drive-by-wire setup and this whole new setup, because I had a different turbo manifold. And but long story short, I sent the other turbo manifold I had out to get Cerakoted, and there was a whole mishap behind that, and my manifold ended up being lost, and I had to go and get a new manifold. So I ended up going with the BPM manifold, doing 3.5-inch exhaust from the downpipe all the way back. So I tore me exhaust actually. There's my son's Maxima here. Yep, so I tore me exhaust, which is pretty, it's kind of loud, but I don't mind it. What else? So, like I said, in the whole process of now getting the new manifold, I had to take it to the exhaust shop to get the new downpipe done and all of that stuff, and ended up melting my harness because I had no downpipe on the turbo, and the heat from the turbo melted the old harness. So I had to get a new harness. So the car was down for a little while, so I was able to redo a couple of things that I wanted to do. And the guy that makes the harness, he told me, hey, why not go drive-by-wire? I can set it up for you. So ended up going drive-by in the car. I love it. And yeah, I know I'm rambling on all over the place, but you know, so let me try out this GoPro thing. I got it for Christmas, so said I'd give it a try. But yeah, this is basically my car in a nutshell. Looking to go for anything around 750, 800 this time around on E85. So Tuna said that's basic, that's definitely attainable. Only other thing I have left to do is change the clutch. I was gonna go with a T56, but decided not to. I can't justify spending that money for a T56 on a car that I'm barely gonna be driving. So, you know, I have tons of R154s in my garage. So if this one goes, I got another one built with drift motion stuff, modern crawler stuff. I'll just put that in and go from there. So, but yeah, in a snap, that was it. Just wanted to introduce myself, introduce my car, and hopefully I'll be able to put up more videos. So this is just a final view of the car, and that's really it. You gotta repaint it because the previous owner put on these cheesy stickers. It was like, I don't know if he was trying to go for like a German theme, but it was like a red, blue, and yellow sticker going across the hood all the way to the front bumper, and it was just cheesy as hell. I'm like, what the hell were you doing? So, but oh yeah, and the interior is kind of messy. Met with the Fuel Tech ECU. Love it. So I'm gonna find some place to put this and mount the ECU up inside the dashboard. But other than that, this is the car. Like I said, not the cleanest, but it'll be there soon. So either way, guys, like I said, I'll be posting more videos in the future. And, you know, I'll probably posting more stuff of my son's car too. Right now his car is down because the transmission went. So we took the transmission out, waiting for it to be rebuilt. It's a manual 5-speed. Nothing too crazy. He wants to turbo it, but I've been in the Maxima game for a long time too. And I told him it's a waste of time, but it's his first car, so, you know, gotta let him live his life. So on that note, you have a good one. Peace.